Oh, I'm glitching. Why am I glitching? What's up, everybody? It's Sunday. Hi, how are you? Thanks. Dude, a little bit of technical difficulty here. New picture back up there. Got my boat. Thought that might be a little more fitting. And yeah, what's up? Let me properly salute all you. Happy Labor Day weekend here in the United States for all of you that are partaking in Labor Day. I want to hear what you're doing. First off, where are you all from? Where's everybody from? You know, I'm a bit discombobulated here. I got in late last night. We went and saw Rammstein at Soldier Field, and that was just fantastic. We got tickets in the fire zone right up by the front of the stage. And, dude, just, oh my God. Okay, I think we're ready. Where's my people that love the fumbling and bumbling? Because there it goes. Let me make sure I got sound here. I got sound. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, so this video, I wanted to have more of a community discussion, and partly because, you know, I just really didn't have much of a topic to talk about because I just released the 3M video. And yeah, I just wanted to hear what everybody's buying, what you guys are buying. So if you want, just go ahead and start off with where you're from. Throw those up into the, don't throw them up, put them up into the comments section. And I want to talk about a couple things really quickly before I get started. And these are just things that I was looking at this morning. So let's see if I can do this right here. So check this out. I came across this quote from Shelby Cullum Davis. I love it. You make most of your money in a bear market. You just don't realize it at the time. Man, that is just such a cool quote. And I really do love that because it speaks to just dollar cost averaging in and not worrying about, you know, what the market's doing from minute to minute or hour to hour or even day to day, because we're just buying those beautiful quality businesses, right? We're trying to buy, as I said, the business first and then the dividend second. So not just buying for the dividend. And yeah, that was the first thing. And then, you know, I don't know. I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about what's going on with Bed Bath & Beyond. Obviously, a lot of you know that it's just pump and dump. I think it's a pump and dump just on a massive scale. But if you aren't aware, there was a little bit of breaking news, and yeah, let me share the whole entire screen. That's not what you want to see. This is what we're trying to show all y'all. Is the Bed Bath & Beyond CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, Gustavo Arnell, apparently leapt to his death, and this came out this morning. And it's unfortunate. I don't know what's going on there. We don't know what's wrong with people's mental health. But I have a mutual acquaintance that knows somebody that just took their own life, a young 23-year-old kid. And, you know, not to be dark at this, but I will say that, man, get help. If you know someone that needs help, get them the help. And it's, you know, a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So, you know, my heart goes out to the family that's left behind. Those are the people that truly are left to suffer. But just some interesting news there. And just goes to show that, man, life is short. And what we're doing here, you know, it can all change in a moment. And then a couple other things. Russia, their gas pipeline, the Nord Stream 1 is shut down, if you aren't aware of that. And as it says here, UK manufacturers are cutting production or making job cuts as a result of the out-of-control energy bills. So that's just something to keep in mind for this week as, man, it's not looking good over there. Winter's coming. Could be a big, big energy crisis over in Europe. And on top of that, I think on Thursday, the ECB, the European Central Bank, is going to announce their rate hikes. And one more thing here, just to put on your plate, is that big Jerome Powell, is going to be speaking at the Cato Institute's 40th anniversary, there we go, on monetary conference. And this is something that the market is going to be looking at to see if he says anything, if there's any kind of yeah, if there's any kind of indication on what the next rate hike might be, rate hike might be. So, what do you guys think the next rate hike's going to be? Rate hike, dude. Sorry, I have awful heartburn going on right now, so no worries. But yeah, when you put things in perspective, a little bit of heartburn doesn't sound that bad. But all right, I wanted to talk to you guys more, right? Because last week we went kind of long, or I went kind of long on giving those 5 dividend kings that are definitely trading cheap, and of course one of them is 3M. So yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are doing with 3M. If you want to say, go ahead, watch the video, put it in. I don't care. Comment over there. And yeah, good. So, oh boy, who do we got going on here? Miguel. Nice. Barcelona, right? Barcelona, Spain. I like it, Miguel. Fantastic. Bill. Oh, always happy to see you, Bill. Checking in from north of Detroit, Michigan. Let's see. SMG, Scott's Miracle-Gro. Funny you bring up Scott's Miracle-Gro. I know that their chief financial officer just stepped down after being on for a year, I think I read. Let's see. If I can type this up quick. Scott's Miracle-Gro, CFO. Yeah, 4 days ago. Let me share this. 4 days ago, he stepped down. Yeah, let's see. So Scott's Miracle-Gro, David Evans has been named the chief financial officer on an interim basis, replacing Corey Miller, who departed the company. And I believe Mr. Miller had been with them for just over a year or so. So that's always something interesting to watch and keep an eye on when people on the board, like, upper level management, just start stepping down and leaving a company after a short time. You have to ask, why? Did a better opportunity come up? We don't know. Let's see. All right. Nick bought VFC. VF Corp. I know they have North Face, Dickies. Let's look at those brands again. I'll talk amongst yourselves while I let's see. VF Corp brands. All right. Let's see here. Man, this heartburn is killing me, people. Good Lord. I might have to stop and take something. Now, let me share that. So yeah, VF Corp. Oh my God. I hope I didn't blow your earbrains, your earpods, earbuds, ear whatever. Here we go. Yeah, Vans, Dickies, Timberland, North Face. They got a lot. Eastpak, JanSport. Used to have a JanSport backpack myself. Supreme. Interesting. Smart Wool. So if you didn't know VF Corp, now you do know VF Corp. I do like wearing Dickies. And I believe they've been paying a dividend for quite a few years. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, let's see. I'll just tell you how. I don't have to share every damn thing I put up on the screen. Yeah, dividend safety score of 80, and their yield is currently 4.91, which is way the heck way up there. And yeah, you know what? I will show it. I know it's retail right now. Could be getting a lower price, I think. Let me check this out. Yeah, dividend safety score of 80. Slow growth. Last 5 years, only 3%. Last 20 years, though, check that out, 11%. 50 years, yeah, they're a dividend king, so that's nice. And they are about to increase their dividend again. Let's see, it was last October, so should be next month. We should be getting a dividend increase announcement pretty soon here, and maybe in the 2 to 3% range is what I would think. And let's see, $2 a share. Yeah, look at that. 99% above their 5-year average. Wow. So cool. Really interesting on VF Corp. And look at that. Squarely buried at the low end of the 52-week range. They were at 78, and now they're at 40.75. So very interesting. There's VF Corp. Does anybody own VF Corp other than Nick? I don't know. They've always been on my radar, but I'd have to look at the candlesticks and see what those are saying. Let's see. Yeah, Northern California. Steve C. By the way, Steve was showing me a mug he had made with the Dapper Dividends logo. That is pretty cool. I do like that. Let's see. Buying funds for a while, not individual stocks. Yeah. SCHD, VYM, VYMI, VCD. Okay. The only one I don't recognize there is VCD. That's one I don't recognize. Let's see. Torn between Scotts Miracle-Gro and Tractor Supply. I know Tractor Supply had that huge dividend raise of, I think, like 77%. Let's see. Yeah, Timberland. Trying to get more defensive. All right, Camarai. J&J, P&G, and Pep. Yeah, Pepsi, I think it's going to come down a little bit more. But it's just one of those defensive stocks, right? So right now is when people are obviously buying it because every time it dips a little bit, it starts coming right back up. Got here. Yeah, John Deere as well. Yeah, just DCA in all of them. And like I said, man, I shared that right there. You make most of your money in a bear market. You just don't realize it at the time. So definitely cool. Keep on adding DCAing. I love that. Let's see. DE was his third. Nice. Hey, Nora. What's up, Nora? I'm doing good. I went to Rammstein at Soldier Field last night. Got home late. That's why I'm doing this a little bit late. So, hey, you know what? So sue me. We got life and stuff we do outside of here. So, all right. Let's see. Miguel's been buying Lyondell, ASML, MPW, Medical Properties Trust, I think. And DLR. Yeah, DLR. That looks solid. I like DLR. Let's see. I can put that up on the screen. What am I doing here? God, I'm all out of sorts. Guys, this heartburn is killing me. I don't know what's going on. Bad. Yikes. All right, here we go. What were we going to look at? We're going to look at... Oh, DLR. Digital Realty Trust. Let's see here. 94. Safety score of 94. 5.2% dividend growth, not bad. 4.13% yield, okay. 5% 10-year CAGR, not bad. I mean, they are a REIT, so always keep that in mind. 17 years of growth, and they go ex-dividend September 14th, so that's coming up here in 10 days. So anybody wants to get in before they go ex, make sure you buy on the 13th, buy before the 14th there. Yeah, look at that. Dividend yields 23% above the 5-year. The 5-year, the price to adjusted funds from operation is below. And they are squarely at the low end of the 52-week range. So DLR looks pretty good. They're one that's squarely on the watch list for me. Let's see here. Shamir, looking forward to the expected dividend hikes. I like it. S-Bucks, McDonald's. What else we got here? J&J, MCD, PEP, CVX, and XOM. Yeah, XOM is one interesting one there. Oh boy, there he is, Leroy. He's my guy. He says he likes the fumbling, the stumbling, and the bumbling. The Chris Berman out there. Well, Leroy, if you just joined us, the theme of this is I ate some quinoa. I got a bunch of heartburn going on here, so God, I don't like how that looks. I adjusted my camera because I'm like a little bit laggy. It's not real smooth, so that's going to we'll change it another time. You can hear my voice. It's not like I'm doing anything crazy up here, so yeah, by the way, Shamir, yeah, dividend hikes. I want to get back to that S-Bucks and McDonald's. I think the investor presentation from Starbucks is indeed later this month. I don't know the date, and I think they're going to reveal some pretty interesting news there. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. Let's see. Yeah, Nick says he's been buying VF Corp. Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to go lower. I mean, I guess I'd have to look at the line chart. Suzuki, man. Hey, what's up, buddy? He says J&J already paid out. Yeah, I guess so. Did they? When was that? Let me see when they paid out. I'm sure they. Wait. Let's see. We're going to get to the bottom of this when old J&J pays out. It looks like they paid out September 6th. So, Suzuki, man, I believe you stand corrected. It looks like they pay out here come on Tuesday. So, interesting. I like J&J. I just bought more J&J. You guys want to see some of the stuff I've been buying? I threw a couple. I'm still learning this whole StreamYard thing. You got the little duck guy up there. That means I'm using it on the cheap. I'm not like my guy Ryan Williams who paid to have the branding removed. I think it's like $20 a month. You guys can deal with the duck for a little bit, right? Not that distracting. Then I'll get the old Dapper Dividends guy up there. So what was I doing here for cry eye? Like this. Check this out. This was, I need to move myself here. I'm just going to share the whole thing. This is what I bought in the self-directed IRA. And you can see I added some Intel. I don't like it. My mouse isn't on here. So you're just going to have to follow along with your eyeballs, I guess. Let me take you up there. Yeah, I just really quick in the self-directed IRA bought some more Intel. I just had to at $32. And if it goes lower, I might add another 5 shares. Store Capital, still adding them. I bought those with some money I had left over from the JPM covered call that I sold. Bought that share of J&J. That's what brought it to my mind. And yeah, another Store Capital. And then in the bridge, yeah, just kind of crazy here. I'm going to be doing a video here this week on kind of a portfolio update. The portfolio for those of you that listen to the podcast. And I sold some ancillary positions, and I really like where Cisco's at. They have a record backlog, so they definitely don't have a demand problem. It's pretty much all been supply chain issues for Cisco. So I've been buying Cisco pretty solidly, trying to get to 100 shares. I'm at 82. I had the cash to do it right before their earnings, and I didn't just want to jump in. So you can see all these different tranches of Cisco that I bought, and then the odd Verizon and another J&J in the taxable bridge account is what I bought there. So yeah, that's what I've been buying a little bit of. And my guy David Lemon, the podcast, listen to all of them. Hey, I appreciate it, man. And I'm just getting better, trying to figure this whole thing out. For those of you that know or don't know, I work in the construction field. I work on loading dock equipment. So like in warehouses, as I say, whatever a truck backs up into, I do a lot of like heavy equipment with that, welding, and just a lot of the trade stuff. So I'm blue collar as they come, figuring this all out, not trained, learning how to do the content creation and all this stuff. So I appreciate it. And by the way, the what are you calling it? The stuff, not curd. Oh my good God. Holy cow. What was that? Look at this. My good God. Wow. That's, we're going to jump right to this, people. My acid reflux or whatever. It's in the heartburn. God, that's what I was looking for. Holy cow. Jay? Dude. I mean, brother, what do you want to know? I mean, that is incredible. You really don't have to do that. I mean, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. What's up? My daughter's here. What? You want to say hello? Why? How old are you? 14? Just say hello. Wave real quick. My 13-year-old daughter. Why? Wave real quick. Oh, for crying out loud. These kids are terrible. Come here. Look at somebody just gave me $50. Say thank you. Come here. Come on. Come on. Everybody wants you to. Look. Just say hello, please. You're a son of a gun. Yes, go. Anyway, my daughter, everybody. But anyway, so Jay, back to you, Jay. Just wanted to thank me. I'm the reason you got into dividend investing. Man, you should be buying yourself more dividend stocks. Don't be giving it to me. If you want to help me out, just watch a few of the videos. I will get ad revenue from that. You're kind of flattering me. I'm just enjoying sharing this, doing community stuff like this video today. And man, I don't really know what to say other than thank you. I really do appreciate it. And let me know, put a comment if there's a stock you want me to look up, if you want a thought, an opinion on anything, please let me know. But that is just incredible, buddy. And man, I really do appreciate that. My goodness. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And I wish my daughter would have said thank you as well. But dude, incredible. Just incredible. Let me see here. I like you guys are chatting amongst yourselves. Well, that was real. Hey, Coyote, what was real? That $50? Yeah. Oh my God. Steve, Vanguard Consumer Staples. Man, I did not know that. It just goes to show how diverse the world of investing is. And yeah, I mean, you can even pick your ETFs anywhere from just such specialized ETFs all the way to like VT, the Vanguard Total World ETF. God, I love that. I just love it. And things are changing every day, every week, every month. But like they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And SCHD, Leroy, I have been buying SCHD in my my wedding account. So for the kids, we set up a wedding account. We just did this maybe 6-7 months, 8 months ago. We're putting $50 a month, not much, $50 a month for each of my daughters. So $100 in total a month. And we're just buying SCHD and DIVO, which is like a blue chip covered call ETF. And they're selling covered calls on stocks that I would like to own anyway, like Procter & Gamble, and I think Texas Instruments might be in there. They pull some in and out. And SCHD is a great dividend ETF, dividend growers ETF, 0.06% expense ratio. So really, really low. You're paying, $6 for every $10,000 that you have invested per year. I mean, that's just great. Oh, dude, you guys are rapid fire with the comments. I love it. Here, I'll go through these quick. I just want to share what all of you are buying. Will perform the best from now until end of year. Thinks XLF and XLU took energy profits already. Yeah, energy is, well, as we talked about with the energy crisis in Europe, they're going to be looking for natural gas. They're going to be looking for energy. So I think energy exports are going to go up, especially for the U.S. producers. And I think that's going to do well. And, just the consumer staples, they're boring, but the ones that can raise their prices, that have that pricing power, right? Those are the ones that I think we should look at. I mean, dude, I'm sorry. I'm still looking at the Jay. I don't know your name, buddy. Just Jay. You that $50, man. That is just too nice. Too nice. You guys really, you're killing me. You're killing me. Yeah, Nick, I agree. We just talked about SCHD and the Bank of Nova Scotia too. Is that BNS? I was to Halifax, Nova Scotia once with the Navy, with that boat right there, with the USS John C. Stennis back in '97. I was there. And Camera Ray picked up 5 shares or so of SCHD. If you're watching, please let us know. I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get quick. What have you been buying? What are you thinking of buying? I want to hear it. I want to hear from the community. This is what this is about. Give me ideas, and you're giving everybody ideas. Let's share each other's ideas. Help each other out, Yeah, there he is. So Shamir is up in Canada. He knows what's up with the Canadian companies. He is buying the other Canadian banks. Yeah, I don't own any of them outright. I know I do in mutual funds or ETFs. BNS is on his radar. TD. Let's see here. That's kind of fun. That's interesting you mentioned that, Nick, because I have 100 shares of JPM now that I had sold a cash secured put on. If you guys remember, I was doing that with Starbucks. I was selling cash secured puts and covered calls, and Starbucks kind of popped up a little bit higher. I got called out at $82 a share, and it went up a little bit high in the self-directed IRA, and I didn't have enough to sell another cash secured put. So I actually started like selling some ancillary positions, which I'll cover in an update video. And I ended up buying JP Morgan, sold a $115 cash secured put, and I like their dividend. But yeah, so I could see myself doing something like that. If I get called out on JPM, then I might just, flip flop between them and some of the Canadian banks. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Nora the Stock Explorer, check out her YouTube channel. Go ahead and put it in the comments if you want. And I know she's, I think I was calling you the queen of stream, the queen of live stream. And yeah, I know you use StreamYard too. So you guys, Ryan Williams got me on the duck. Anyway. Oh, really? How'd you get the J&J payment early? That's weird. Is it because I don't know. That's weird. How does that work? Yeah, he has all 6. Dude, you're like Pokemon with the Canadian banks. He's collecting them all over there up in Canada, up in the Great White North, where Schitt's Creek took place and was filmed. No, I don't think it was supposed to take place in Canada, but it was filmed outside of Toronto. I do know that. And let's see. Who's your favorite stock, Shamir? What's your favorite big Canadian bank? If you had to pick one, if you were going on a deserted island and you could only bring one, which would it be? For store. All right, Camera, let's do that. It would help if I were to share the whole screen with you guys. All right, here we go. There's J&J, big old 99 dividend safety score. And let's see, store. I know they're safe, 70, 5.77% yield. Dividend growth, 6.9%. Yeah, I guess how about we do this? I'll go through this a little bit quick, and if you want to go back, just pause the video and then zoom in and whatnot, so you can look at all this stuff for free. That's the shares I have of store. Currently, only 29 shares. I'm going to eventually build that up to 100, I think. And let's see, they've not been around terribly long. They did have that cut from 2013 to 2014, so that's something to be interesting. Aware of 6% CAGR 5-year, paying $1.54 per share, and they are due for a raise, which their last one was September. So they are getting ready to raise that divvy again, coming up here quick. And they are on sale by all metrics. That dividend yield is 27% above its 5-year average, and the price to AFFO, the adjusted funds from operation, is below, and they're toward the lower end of their 52-week price range. And I'll do these for you if you want to go through. I'll just let's see. The AFFO has been ticking down. Wow, so they got room to grow the dividend. And let's see. I know that like most REITs, they are increasing their shares, but this is kind of cool. Like this almost looks like a carbon copy of each other. If they're increasing their shares and raising money to make more investments, then the sales better dang well be going up as well, which they're almost in lockstep. So no worries there. And they only have 275 million shares. A lot of room for this company to grow, I think. There's a couple more metrics you can look at. Nothing really crazy jumps out the page to me, but it's why I'm borrowing more. Why I'm borrowing more, buying more store capital. And let's see, Parker Hannifin, nice. Just talked about them in the podcast. Yeah, so you would have heard that on the podcast because Diamond Hill Capital. I went through their top 10 dividend stock holdings. They're a longer-term investing firm, and you want to always be careful when you see the 13Fs, what Warren Buffett's buying, what Michael Burry's buying and selling. With the 13Fs, it's just a snapshot on that day that they had to file of what their holdings were. The next day, they could have blown out of half of those positions or added more, and we won't find out about it for like another, I don't know. Does anyone know how long it is? Like 4 or 6 weeks or something? I think 6 weeks is when we get the information after they file with the SEC. Going to wheel Cisco. Yeah, I think I might. I'd like to do that. And I'm really enjoying wheeling these companies and getting the extra options premium. But, there's always, you can get stuck. Like I'm stuck with Intel. But that one, not ideal. And I'm pretty sure one day they'll turn around and the whole sector will return. But, oh my God, what are you guys doing here? Come on. Look at this. Look at these people. You guys are killing me. Again, Freedom Stacker. Go to his YouTube channel. Again, about coins. Man, you should be buying yourself more silver. I swear to God. Like, you guys are killing me here. And Nick, you're welcome. No. Well, how am I saying this? You guys got me all flustered here. I mean, this is just crazy. Thank you so very much. It's just such a nice gesture from Freedom Stacker with the $5 super chat or super sticker. I don't even know what it's called. We work hard for our money. We might be heading into a recession. Honestly, I'm happy getting a few bucks. It's a labor of love. I'm enjoying, learning and sharing information with everybody and trying to get to know all of you in the community, like Shamir. Love seeing him on other channels. Obviously, make sure you're checking out all the Dividend channels in the community. And, man, thank you so much. You guys, all right, come on, knock it off. Now, you guys work hard for your money. And if you don't work hard for your money, you don't have to give it to me. Like, literally, just watch the videos sometimes. Click on the video. I get the ad revenue, a few pennies, whatever. Guys, thank you so much. I'm getting all warm here. Okay, take a breath. Thank you, seriously, for all the donations. I mean, I can't. It's too much. It really is too much, and I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna try and find where I was at here. I mean, goodness gracious. Okay, Cisco. Yep. Shamir, okay, TD was at Toronto Dominion, I believe, right? Let's see. Yeah, you know what? That money is going to go toward keeping my subscription for Simply Safe. And when I do these live streams, if you want me to peek into Simply Safe for something, happy to do it. Happy to do it just like this because Shamir recommends TD. So here we go. 80. Safety score of 80. Now, I do believe if you're in the United States, those taxes are not going, they're going to get that foreign tax treatment is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, $118 billion market cap. So they're mega cap company. And let's see here. Recession return, negative 63%. So that's something to, keep in mind. That's what they returned from 07 to 09. And they have been growing that dividend for 11 years, it says here. I don't know if that's accurate, Shamir. And 27 years of uninterrupted dividends. I mean, solid that they continue to pay them. And I'm guessing the 11 years, it doesn't look like they cut during the Great Recession, but looks like they leveled off for a year or two. And yeah, right here, this is something to keep in. What are you doing? Ooh, moving it around. Anyway, this guy's nuts. May withhold taxes. And yeah, here, TD withholds taxes and taxable accounts. Dividends paid by Canadian companies to U.S. investors are subject to a 15% withholding tax. So keep that in mind. And oh, look, they do say taxes should not be withheld on dividends and retirement accounts. That's why it's sometimes good to hold companies like this in, otherwise, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so investors generally can claim a foreign tax credit to offset withholding taxes. That's interesting in itself. So at tax time, U.S. investors will receive a 1099 form. We're learning together here. Canadian companies generally pay qualified dividends taxed at your long-term capital gains rate, so as long as shares are held for at least 61 days. So there you go. You can Google that if, October 6th is when TD, Toronto Dominion, goes ex-dividend. It looks like they are due for a dividend increase next as well. And yeah, so they look pretty safe, does Toronto Dominion. Let me get back to the chat here. Okay, we're on through a few more ideas here you guys are sharing. A.O. Smith, I like it. Yeah, A.O. Smith Motors, right? I think they do. That's kind of my neck of the woods. Let's see. I won't tell you. Yeah. Ooh, 99. Oh, no. What am I thinking of? A.O. Smith is commercial gas, heat pump, and electric water heaters, boilers, tanks, and water treatment products. I hate when they say North America, China, Europe, and India. Just say worldwide. And I thought they made motors. Close, though. Same neck of the woods. Oh, dude. They were founded in 1874, and they're headquartered in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the old MKE, but they do have a dividend safety score of 99, which is very safe, but only a yield of 1.99%. Suzuki, man, you don't know. Yeah, he got his Johnson & Johnson dividends early, so that's interesting. Well, there you go. Count your blessings that you got them early, I guess. Hey, Amori. I don't know if I said that right. It looks like Mori to me, so throw an A in front of that, and it becomes Amori to me in my, Americanized Chicago Midwest accent here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, 3 news stocks this week. Okay, cool. FAF, EXPD, and NXT. FAF. I've talked about FAF before. That is, First American Financial. We did do them something. I don't remember what. I talked about them recently. Oh, on the dividend stocks on sale. I think we had them there. Oh, that was a fun, dude. That video I put out so quick, but it just, life got in the way. I had my my daughter's volleyball game went late, work late, family stuff, and I was like, you know what? The information is here on the table, so I think this is what everybody wants to see. And once again, man, Jay, dude, thank you so very much again. I'll keep it up, dude. I'm enjoying doing this. And the time I spend doing this really is a labor of love. I really do enjoy talking with everybody and hearing your ideas, your thoughts. I love it. Leroy Skywalker, Master Skywalker. If SCHD goes back down to 70, he thinks like it did in June, he's backing up the truck. I think it might. It's at, mid-70s right now. I know it's been around there. Blue collar is great. Powerhouse electrician here. Oh, dude. What's up, man? I love it. You're my people. And if you're not, it's fine. But it's just, when I started doing this, I felt really self-conscious, kind of, that I wanted to talk about dividends. But a lot of people I see look like they've had, they're college educated, and they don't do what I do. Nobody's a welder talking about dividends, as far as I know. So, it took a little bit of, I don't know, courage isn't the right word, but just like, well, I want to talk about dividends, and I'm just going to do it. And granted, I've had a lot of mistakes along the way. I have a lot of stuff to learn still. Nick, I don't remember why you put FUD with the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but I'm sure this is the problem of talking too long and not getting to these. Hey, Caitlin, love Caitlin's comments. She's more of a, if you've read her comments, she's more of, I don't know. Would you say you're a trader? I don't know if trader describes it right, but not, she says she would kind of clash with dividend investors. I was like, you got to at least, if you don't want to come on the channel or somebody's channel and just talk, then you should do a blog or you should do some kind of thing. But, you get to share thoughts here, which is cool. And NXST fell under 189. No other dividend stock purchases recently for her. I don't know NXST. Should I? Nexstar Media Group, 1.88% yield. Interesting. And I'll bet if she's, oh, wow. Dude, they've had here, let me share this. Nexstar. Do they might own WGN here in Chicago. I don't remember who does. Here, we'll share it for you, Caitlin, since you leave so many freaking awesome comments. If I can get my bearings here, get my old welder hands to do what I wanted to do here. Here we go. Yeah, communication broadcasting, borderline safe. They say that means they probably have a high payout ratio, if I had to guess. And I don't see WGN, but they do own, or they have. Oh yeah, boom! Look at that, WGN America. That's what I listen to in the shower for everybody that wanted to know. We have it on WGN radio. And that's probably why I know that. ABC, they have stations as affiliates of all the big networks. Okay, interesting. And let me see the dividend here. Yeah, look at that growth. 24% 5-year CAGR. Crazy. Looks like they just, I'm guessing, started paying a dividend about a decade ago. August 10th, they went X. So everything's about in line. Yeah, they don't look terribly on sale. They're toward the high end of the 52-week price range. And yeah, there it is. No, oh, that's actually a low. I wonder why they put a borderline safe dividend safety score when they have a free cash flow. There we go. Free cash flow payout ratio of 10%. For those of you watching on mobile, here we go. I've watched back a few of these, and it's one of the reasons why I went to. I got Caitlin's comment up there. Oops. Here. This is what I should have done. There you go. This is what I meant to do. I give up. It's not worth. There we go. Free cash flow payout ratio. More important, I think, than earnings per share, because it's a little bit harder to manipulate the free cash flow unless you're IBM. And they have a really low payout ratio, but in 2013 it was 171. They might have made an acquisition then, I'm guessing, or something there. So yeah, pretty cool. Where are we at now? And worry, construction and building stocks too early to buy if this big drop. I don't know. I don't think so if they're a good company. And I know I talked about it on the podcast where I said that, man, there's always stuff being built. And while we'll see a cyclicality, there might be a slowdown. Politicians, and I'm guessing it's not just here in the United States, they love construction projects because they get to show there's people at work, there's machinery moving around, there's things getting improved and built. So they love their pet construction projects. And yeah, it's I'm confident, but I think government is always going to be building things. Maybe they slow down a little bit, but I think it's in the private sector where we start to see slowdowns when we hit recessions. And I don't know. I wouldn't mind them. I think they might go down a little bit more. We'll see. I know Caterpillar and Deere are two solid ones. I see their equipment out a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Funny, Shamir. I love it. Extra. Yeah, I'm actually going to my brother-in-law's house. We're going to hang out. No work for me tomorrow, but it's funny. I could see myself doing this as part of, I don't intend to ever stop. The 3M video I did, I put a lot more work into it than normal, but some of the stuff I try and make these deadlines for myself. And if I was just, doing one crazy quality video a week, then I work on it a little bit, but we'll see. I'm going to keep it going as much as I can right now. I have the website and this YouTube channel where I do 2 videos a week and the live stream, keeping that going. And then I have I said the podcast already on Thursday nights usually. So I enjoy it, I enjoy it, but I still make time for friends and family. But yeah, love it. Love it. Yeah, watches them all just. Yeah, I know, dude. I do appreciate that. We do. What is this? This is like the old, old timey. I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate that. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to I'm learning. I'm reading 2 books right now, as you know from listening to the podcast. I am reading The Intelligent REIT Investor and How to Align. How to Analyze Companies, the book that the European Dividend Growth Investor turned me on to. So kind of in the Intelligent Read Investor now because it's a library book. So I got 3 weeks to get through it. Yeah. Make sure to watch the ads. Oh, it doesn't matter. As soon as you guys click, that's all that it matters. As soon as there's a click and you see an ad for a split second, then we get ad revenue. That's pretty much how it works for us here. Yeah, Stag and WPC. I don't own WP Carry, but I do own Stag because there's a couple places I've seen their properties, and one of them, we don't work at it, but we work at an industrial park in Janesville, Wisconsin that Stag has a really big building at up there off of 90, right over the border of Wisconsin from Illinois. Oh, here we go. Nice to see Yo Oliveira. I'm going to say, I don't know if it's J-O Oliveira or Yo Oliveira. Yo Oliveira. What in the world is this guy singing? Here you go. Nice. Stanley Black. Let's see if I can name him. He's got on there Stanley Black & Decker, VF Corp, 3M, Walgreens Boots Alliance, Scotts Miracle-Gro, Intel. You got me on the GRC, Comcast, Verizon, Medtronic, some great dividend stocks, many kings and aristocrats. Could see a large bounce here. Hey, why don't you kids come on the live stream here? I hear you talking. People want to see. People can hear you, so come on, say hello. You guys suck. Come on. You guys are jerks. Those are my, 14 and 13, soon to be 15 and 14-year-old daughters. But what do you do? Oh, I lost my train of thought now. I tell these kids, I'm like, it's like we're on air. I need the live screen, quiet on the set. Gorman Rupp Company. Okay. Yeah, they GRC, Gorman Rupp, 92, very safe. Dude, their yield is out of control right now for them. They manufacture, design, and sell pump and pump systems. I like it. Yeah, petroleum, agriculture, industrial, dewatering, all kinds of stuff for Gorman Rupp. I like it. Let's see how long they've been paying. 50 years, Dividend King. Crazy. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I've never heard of Gorman Rupp, but a lot of people haven't heard of Dover, and they're a Dividend King. They're right down the street from me here in Downers Grove. Thoughts on VTRS? Yeah, I don't. Is that Beatrice? If I'm guessing, I've never really looked into. Yeah, it is Beatrice. Here, since I don't have thoughts, we'll just run through it together on the old Simply Slave River Downs. Simply Slave. I'm gonna just talk like this. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna talk like it. It's a little bit of a weird Elvis. Anyway, your Beatrice, they were a spinoff of who spun them off? Pfizer, I think. I don't remember who spun them off out of. I think they were a Pfizer spinoff, right? I know I should know. Bad dividend investor. 50, borderline safe. Yield is 5.08%. Let's do this. 9.1% last increase. Yeah, they were just spun off recently. I remember Ian Lopik talking about them. 48 cents a share. They've been paying that dividend really, really recently. But let's see. So it says according to their five-year average, they are 54% above, and their PE of 2.8. My word. 2.8, paying $2.80 for every $1 of earnings, and they're at $9. Wow. I think that's really low risk. Let me just look at a little bit of their earnings. Earnings is going up a little. Oh, God bless it. Sorry. I got to remember to do this. Take your guys' comments off if I'm going to jump onto this because it's blocking information, valuable information. Let's see. Yeah, earnings per share, though. Let me zoom it in a little bit here. Come on, fat fingers. There you go. So earnings per share has been declining. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan. Looks like they hit that peak in 2016. Free cash flow, though, is up. So that's a little bit better to see that. Sales growth dropping. Earnings per share growth, that's been negative for quite some time. That might be why it has such a lower rating. Oh boy, they are really, really issued a whole lot of shares. I'd love to know what they issued those for. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's probably why their stock price just is tanking. If I had to guess, what do you guys think? With that big of dilution, jeez Louise. And then their total sales though did go up. So, if you're going to dilute, you better at least. I got to come up with a saying for that. If you're going to dilute, you better at least increase your sales. Beatrice, we're looking at here, return on invested capital could be better. Nice free cash flow margin, operating margin, 52% debt coming down a touch, and not a lot of ICR. So I don't know. I don't know that it's cheap as in dollar amount, but man, that dilution worries me. I'd love to know what they're diluting for. I got to get caught up here. Holy cow, we're almost out of time. Jesus. Jeez Louise. All right, here we go. Leroy buying Bed Bath. Oh, no, Best Buy. Stay away from Bed Bath & Beyond. My goodness. Paramount CE. I can't think of their name. You told me about them, and we looked them up, and they are a LyondellBasell, not Celgene, SYLD store and SGU. Let's see here. Camera starting in DC and a Hershey. Yeah, Hershey's nice. It is expensive. That's another one. I'm glad I own some of these in mutual funds, and I don't have to worry about not owning them outright. But yeah. You're welcome for the store info, man. And again for the donations, everybody, from Jay, Freedom Stacker, Nick, and Camaray. Thank you so much. I do know, again, like I said, if you're into coins, just check out Freedom Stacker's channel. You might find something you like. I was into coins. I'd like to metal detect. I like finding those coins, and I've been a coin guy, but I sold all my silver, and I know you're probably going to hate that, but I wanted more cash flow. But I did keep my Golden Eagles. I don't remember the name of them. They're an ounce of gold, so I have 2 of those, and yeah. Blue collar, yeah, of course, I love it, man. All right, Nick, landscape designer, guys, I love this. I think we're underrepresented. I'm getting tongue-tied now. Let's see. The community's trying to help you at 101. Do you know it's funny you mentioned that? Then I actually, I think my average on those 100 shares is $150.35. It's in some change. If it got down close to that, I probably would add a couple more shares. But I don't ever plan to sell, so I might add a few more. But we'll see. If we're in the throes of a recession and everything's that cheap. Blue collar termite technician. Guys, I love this. I freaking love this because it just goes to show, like Ian Lopig said, him and I couldn't be any more opposite from each other, right down to the music we listen to. I don't think he would go to Rammstein, but I did post a Rammstein video on my Twitter account that I took yesterday. But he that's his tagline: dividend investing for everyone. It truly, truly is. And I love this. I love it. BMY, 5% pullback on some drug news. Okay, that's Bristol Myers, right? No, it's GlaxoSmith. I've never liked. Every time I've looked into GSK, I never buy them. But I think Bristol Myers look good. Let's see. Nice information, Leroy. J&J did pass the X date. Yes, it did. We're going to finish the show talking like this. Broadcom is other stock you've been adding extra to. 150 in before. Nice. That's a good one to dollar cost average in. For me, I don't know why I'm such a stickler. I don't want any fractional shares. So when I bought Lockheed Martin, there was times that I just kept adding until I had enough to buy a share. I don't know why. I don't like fractional shares. I don't know. Call me funny. YouTube Premium, I haven't seen an ad in years. Oh, dude. Yeah, if you got YouTube Premium, there you go. I do not have it. Oh, here we go. All right. Thoughts on Ford. I'm not a fan of the autos. This is one thing I do agree with Buffett on, is that auto manufacturers are just dude, they have to spend so much money. It's so highly competitive. The margins are so razor thin. I just stay away. And I say this as somebody that owns Neo and somebody that just, oh my God, I was buying it at like between $5 and $10 a share. I had over 100 shares, wrote it up into the 60s, and I didn't sell. I guess I got bit with the greed and the FOMO. But yeah, I'm not even going to look at it. I know they just, or was it GM just reinstated their dividend? I'm just not a fan of the autos. And I think this is something people are going to find out with Tesla as the years go on and everybody starts shifting to EVs. They're just going to be another car manufacturer. And yes, it's electric and it's cool and sleek, but just because they're the first mover doesn't mean they're going to have that competitive advantage for the duration of that they're around. But I think that's maybe why they try and get into all this other stuff. Never bought an auto stock. Yeah, they're raising the dividend. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's getting into the EVs. Yeah, it's funny how many of us aren't fans of the auto stocks. I didn't even read those comments. One share of Ford left. Nice. Yeah, cleanies. Selenies. Cleanies. I need some cleanies. Good Lord. American Gold Eagle. I've seen them on your video once. Oh, that's right. I did. I think I flipped it. Dude, that was a while ago. Yeah, I still have those. And I have the old pennies. I've been buying a penny from every iteration, every design. I have like the last 3 to go. I'm being a little cheap right now because with the older money, because if you want something that looks like a piece of junk, then it's going to be a little bit more money. But yeah, Beatrice shares issued to acquire. Oh, you know what? That's right. Okay, dude, Rocco, thank you. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I can't know everything, but this is why I love talking with everybody and hearing from everybody, because that is true. So there you go. And that makes sense, right? Because we saw that the shares went up, but what also went up is their total sales. So right there, they acquired and they're growing their earnings. Don't let the drip crowd hear. Oh, I know. Oh, I guess I am throwing shade, right? But I always joke, I do collect the dividends and then I cut them with new cash and I target redeploy them. So that's what I like to do. Oh, interesting. The family pack, pretty cheap. Huh. Well, we might look into that. I never thought about that. Good thought, though. I thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, autos and airlines. I know a lot of people do stay away from that. Let's see. Dividend James, yeah, what's up, buddy? Sorry I get to your comment late here, but 3M video grades out. At what point would you stop reinvesting my dividends and take them as cash to pay for your bills? Honestly, if I needed to. My plan right now is to work until work becomes optional, meaning that I have a sizable enough of income where I could just do like something I love, some part-time job that doesn't really pay as much. But I'm in that accumulation mode right now, and I see every $1 of dividend I receive is just more I could put toward buying more dividend stocks. And it's funny. This is a totally, completely separate topic. We have had talks about doing a pretty big remodel project, and those can get expensive. So I've been kind of eyeing the bridge account, the taxable account, and I don't know. I don't want to do a cash out refi. So I may have to one day in the next year or two, if that's what it comes to, sell half or a big chunk, which is why I kind of got rid of the board on the marker board. Here, say goodbye, everybody. This is the last time. It's going away. It's never coming back. My daughter already laid claim to it. She's got some big plans for it or something. So, it just with the options and the wheeling and dealing like that, I call it, it just was fluctuating. And I think this looks cleaner. This guy's going next. Bring my hand the right. I can't do it. I can't work. Oh my God. All right, we're going to figure this out. Here we go. This guy right there. He's going. Do you know why? Little inside baseball here, but there's a focus. There's an autofocus on the camera. And you've probably noticed in some videos, I'll go out of focus because this jerk right here, well, he's not a jerk. We love you, Ben. This guy right here, it'll start focusing on his face and then I become blurry. And yeah, so that's my next one. And I want to get something the same size as this Stennis one. So I'm going to be doing some shopping. No hurry. And I'll put some of your guys' donations into that, whatever I decide to buy next. We have some ideas. But yeah, anyway, so to answer your question, I don't know yet, but someday I likely will if I need them to. If I need them, then I will. All right, I'm over time here. We're gonna run through. Yeah, I don't like the fractionals. Yeah. Don't drip. Yeah, collecting. I love that, man. Yeah. Oh, actually, I lied. I do drip in the retirement account because the wedding account because I don't want to think about it. It's my little experiment with ETFs and dripping that I'm not thinking. I don't want to have to think about it. Just once a month, $100 goes in, and then I put it into SCHD and DIVO. Yeah, so I do drip a little bit. SMG stock going down. Hey, Trivon, we talked about that. I don't know why I didn't dig into it, but I had just oddly enough read that their CFO stepped down and he was only on the job for like a year. So sometimes that can mean, I don't know if he got a better offer or wasn't getting along with the people he worked with, but that's a little bit of an eyebrow raiser when a CFO is on for about a year and then he leaves. So there could be something going through there. In the UK, dude. Yeah. Man, thanks. Yeah, get to sleep, man. You don't have to lose sleep for me. And I was about to get off, and of course we got somebody pops in. People, all right, I'll go in extra time like a soccer match. I'm going to do 1 hour, 10 minutes, and I'm just going to end it because, like Ryan and I said, we'll just talk. I'll talk for 3 hours. And yeah, I hope your investing in YouTube journey will treat you well. From Sweden. Dude, that's awesome. I am part Swedish, not a big part, but my great grandfather's parents were from Sweden. He was born here. My great grandpa Carl Moberg, fun fact, he invented the scroll saw, the electric scroll saw. And I believe it was Ederborg. It looks like Gothenburg to me, but that's where they were from near, it was, I think, Ederborg, something like that. I've heard it pronounced years ago. But yeah, if anybody knows, Scott's Miracle-Gro, a couple of you guys brought that up. I'm going to have to, you can hear me kind of putting it in Simply Safe. Real quick, they got a dividend safety score of 70, and let's see, where are they at? They missed. Okay, here, let me share this. So just from my little bit of snooping. Oh my God, Athens, Greece. Fantastic. Thanks. All right. What was I doing? I was looking up Scott's Miracle-Gro because we got the CFO leave, and a couple of you guys asked what's going on with it. So real quick, we'll spin through Scott's, see if I can see any reason why. Maybe blow this up a little bit. Oh, I'm going to take Guy off. Yep. Let me take you down there, Guy. Okay. All right, so blow that up a little bit there. I think one of the issues is if we go to the dividend growth, we see they have a 10-year CAGR of 9%, 12 years growth streak, but it looks like they were due for a raise in June because you see in June of 20 they raised, June of 21, June of 22, no raise. So I think that may have people that are dividend-focused income investors a little bit nervous that they're not going to be raising, which is why their yield is 100% above its 5-year average. And as we get down, wow, look at that. They were at $176 and they're now at 61. They have fallen hard. And here's one of the reasons. Their free cash flow payout ratio is negative. So that means they're going to be having negative free cash flow right there, negative $5.91. So there you go. This is something we always have to say. We always want to look at the businesses, and Yeah, so the free cash flow and earnings, look at that. It was at $8.89 in 2296, and now we're negative. So sales growth negative, earnings per share growth negative, total sales are dropping. They're still buying back shares, but yeah, their sales are falling. Yeah, the return on invested capital is falling. Return on equity is obviously now negative. Operating margin is falling. Free cash flow is negative. Oh my goodness, their debt jumped from 70% to 90%. Oy, oy, oy. And then their interest coverage ratio fell. Yuck, guys. Yuck. I am. Oh, I'm not on the screen. Here, watch this. I wasn't even paying attention. Bing. There I am. Hi. All right, enough goofing around, but I'm looking at the phone next to me. So, yeah, let me stop sharing that. Scott's looking a little bit yucky to me. I don't think I'd be buying Scott's right now. What do you guys think? Oh my God, look at this. I love it. I knew if there was anybody that was going to talk about it, I knew it. Let me get to her real quick as I saw it. Make sure there's nothing. Yeah, here we go. Caitlin, just awesome. Big bet on Hawthorne as a grower driver, and then the cannabis industry fell apart on them. Yep, that makes sense. Couple that with poor management due to nepotism, and it's not a great setup. Yeah, I love it. And what we just looked through, just so you see kind of what's cool, just with something like Simply Safe Dividends. Now, I would love to just really dig into them more, just news articles, Seeking Alpha articles, company investor relation pieces, what the company's saying. I mean, you can spend a lot of time, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy digging into companies and analyzing them to find out what's going on. But if you don't, this is why people should invest in ETFs, Yeah, from Sweden. What are you saying, buddy? They had a huge earnings per share run up during the disease. I guess you're meaning Corona. Yeah. Now it's down to more normal. Yeah. All right. See, look at this. You got this. I love this. I love you guys. Cut their full year free cash flow guidance. That's a big one. And then huge portion of their sales come through deals with Lowe's and Home Depot. Okay. Did I say Homes Depot? Homes Depot. That's not a. I'm going to open up a competitor and we're going to call it Homes Depot. That wouldn't fly, I don't think. They might have a problem with that. Both of which are big enough players, and that makes it tough to get favorable terms on vendor contracts. Yeah. What else you guys got on it? Oh my God. Awful. All right, and we'll wrap. This is the last one I'll look at, John. For you, buddy. For you, we'll look at Vici. Now, I do know that Vici owns almost all of the properties that are on the Vegas Strip. And before we jump in, I will say what I do like, and I'm looking to add Vici. They're on my watch list. I want more, but I want them a little bit cheaper, is that no matter what happens with the operators, which are the tenants, so Vici owns the casinos, and the casino companies are the operators. They lease from Vici, if I've explained that right. So they're always going to, whether people are gambling or not, they're still going to have to make those contractual rent payments to Vici. Vici, I'm sure, has, I don't know offhand, the rent escalator. It's probably tied to inflation. And let's look at them, and then we'll bug on out of here. Look at them for you, John. Just for you, John. They're Scots. Yuck. They're probably going to get downgraded, I would assume. Yeah, and that not raising Vivint. All right, we'll blow it up. We'll take you off here, John. All right, let's see. We're just going to run through Vici quick. I do like them. Do hold them in self-directed IRA. I, again, like to hold the REITs in the retirement account because they're not going to. They're more favorably. Well, like they're not taxed at all right now because they're in the retirement account. So the dividends are not qualified because REITs, as you know, are a pass-through entity. They have to pay out at least 90% of their taxable income, I believe it is, right? So you're the partner with them. So that's why we pay our normal tax rate on those. 4.41, so that dividend yield this is why I didn't buy. Okay, now I did look at this a few weeks ago. Oh, where am I going here? Dividend growth, 9.1%. They did, by the way, buy MGM Growth Properties, formerly ticker MGP, and that's just made them a casino mega. I want to say monolith. I don't know. I'm trying to say. My brain's getting fried, peeps. Let's see, $1.44. They're due for a raise. Check that out. They should be giving a raise. Like now. That's weird. Did they announce a raise yet? I don't know. Interesting, unless they're not going to give one. Yeah, so here, remember I said we like to see just a really quick, really surface thing to tell if something's undervalued is I like to see a dividend yield below the 5-year average. For REITs, it's the price to adjusted funds from operations, but with most other equities, it's going to be PE. We want to see that forward PE ratio below, so we want the yield up and that down. Those are both the opposite way, and kind of in the middle toward the higher end of the 52-week price range. So would love to see them back around 29, 30 bucks a share. That would be great. But yeah, 73%, just nice, good company. And everything's growing up and to the right. Sales growth, 27%, just, I mean, solid. Shares outstanding, 699 million. So they're keeping investing, but like I said, those total sales are just going up and to the right. So that's a solid company. I like them. Just a little bit more expensive. I'd like to, God bless you guys. All right. Let's see. All right. That sounded mean. I'm just trying to find back where I was. I want to get through your comments. I'm not going to leave without that. That's per Seeking Alpha. Okay. Camera, nice. And your Vichi's the only REIT. Solid company. I want them to be a little bit cheaper, you know. So I'm gonna wait it out, that one. Homes Depot. Vici triple net lease. Yep, that's right. Okay. Yeah, the triple net lease, basically the tenant is paying for everything, all of the, right? Like taxes and upkeep and just everything, and Vici collects the rent. Not much history. It's quite a young company. Well, yeah, so it's a young company because so if I remember right, I'm sure one of you guys know. Okay, I'll end after this, I promise. Because they, not a spin out, but they broke off of Caesars, right? Caesars Entertainment. And I don't remember what that whole hullabaloo was, but I think it was almost like, not court ordered, but they had to split off, and then Caesars became the tenant and Vici became the landlord. And MGM Growth Properties did the similar thing too. So MGM Gaming, they split off, and now they're just, you know, like the Vegas blob out there with their properties. But yeah, so they are a young company, but they're not. Just being on their own, they are. Caitlin, if anyone knows, she'll know, right? Vote of business. Yeah, they're solid. And this is just, you know, me being a stickler and sometimes, you know, waiting too long. All right. Well, some of the people already tailed off because I've said goodbye like 6 times. So this is going to be too long as it is. And again, I'm going to put them up there just if you guys are still watching. I mean, all I can say is thank you. Thank you to Jay. I mean, dude, don't do that again. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. And use that money, buy a stock, put that toward another stock you're going to buy. I mean, I do appreciate that. It's just, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But thank you. I really love that. Freedom Stacker. Do you know what? I don't know your name. I apologize. Share your name. He has a YouTube channel. Check out it. You can just put Freedom Stacker. And then Nick for the, I don't know the difference. So well, one of these was super chats, and I don't know, the super stickers or chats. I thank you guys so much. And Nick, thank you for that. And then Camera, man, I appreciate it, buddy. Like, thank you so much. And, you know, I don't know what else to say, but thank you to you guys that kicked in a few bucks. I mean, it's money that will be, you know, spent wisely. Oh, and by the way, I have to do it. Yeah, I've been putting it off. I do have a merch store with like my shirt. When I first started the channel, I just wanted to have shirts, and you've seen me wearing it. And that's that spread shirt. I'm going to put the link eventually on the YouTube channel. I should do that today, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow morning when I get up, I'll probably do it. But I'm going to start putting the shirts on there, like the J&J and the Procter & Gamble and a few others. That you've seen me wearing a few of those. My sister-in-law made, but yeah, I'm going to have Spreadshirt handle it, just because that way when people buy through there, if there's anything wrong with the quality or the size or the returns, then they handle it. And yeah, I don't get as big of a commission, but that'll be a fun thing. So keep on the lookout for that. And all right, I love it, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And oh yeah, Nora, yeah, the skull dude, the skull guy still got around. Yeah, I got shirts and whatnot. One more thing. My wife Googled Dapper Dividend's shirt or something, and there's other places that have my logo that I had made, and they're having it on shirts. One of them, the hat, instead of a green band, it's a red band. So some people are making money off of that, but that's probably why I will link it to the YouTube channel, to the, I guess, official Spreadshirt store. So if anyone wanted to wear that stuff, but yeah, I'm going to have some fun with it. I'm going to get up a few, just maybe black and white and maybe a red shirt or something. I don't know. I'm playing around with it, but for now, probably just black shirt with the J and the $ J&J and LMT and all that stuff. So, all right, guys, I'm going now. This is crazy. I'll just talk all freaking day. Check out Nora's channel, Nora the Stock Explorer. I always want to say Explorer, Nora the Stock Explorer. I'm out of breath. I'm going to go lie down on the floor now. So, hey, I was in the middle of swell. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one, everybody. Check out my 3